Just press this button and you'll get $1 million. But someone in the world will randomly die. Would you press it? That night Lucy received a package. After opening it, inside was just an ordinary black wooden box. The couple thought it was a gift from a friend, and didn't pay much attention to it. Lucy was a middle school teacher. After class, the principal suddenly fired her, and Henry, who worked at the space agency, despite scoring high on every test, was denied transfer to become an astronaut. Both became unemployed at the same time, making their already struggling family situation even worse. While Lucy was troubled and worried, someone rang the doorbell. A man in a suit stood at the door. Although Lucy was surprised by the man's demeanor, she politely invited him in. But what the man said next filled her with both excitement and fear. It turned out the box she received had a magical function. Pressing the red button would bring her $1 million. But as a price, someone in the world would randomly die. It could be someone you know, or a stranger somewhere in the world. The couple had 24 hours to consider. When time's up, the man would come to take back the button. That night Lucy told her husband about the strange button. Her husband didn't believe it, and even suspected the man had ulterior motives, thinking it might be a scam. The husband opened the box to examine it, but found nothing inside. However, the appearance of the button had already disturbed Lucy's mind. If it were real, $1 million was no small amount. Lucy struggled with the decision over the button. She finally gave in to temptation and pressed it. Nothing seemed to happen on the surface, but at that very moment, the police received a report of a death. Soon after, the man indeed kept his promise, bringing $1 million to their door. But Henry felt guilty constantly, trying to return the money to the man. But the man told him, the deal cannot be undone. The man left without saying much more. Henry noted down the license plate number. After some investigation, what he found was shocking. It turned out the man was an astronaut, but after decades, his appearance hadn't changed at all. Most strange was a later accident. The man was struck by lightning, and died after failed attempts to save him at the hospital. He was sent to the morgue, but doctors outside suddenly heard him laughing inside. He had miraculously come back to life. The lightning was actually alien power. Their purpose was to give the man supernatural abilities, and send him to test human nature with these boxes. Humans would only pass the test by refusing to press the button. Just as Henry found clues in the library, he was quietly followed by 5 strangers. He looked everywhere for an exit, but found everyone in the library staring at him. Finally Henry was cornered in the reading room, and was asked by everyone to make a choice. 3 water gates appeared before him. 2 of them were doors of danger. Only one door would let him survive. He chose the second one, and was instantly sucked in by the water gate.